Hey, it's Nay. Welcome back to Nay's Little Garden Home. We will be up potting. Guys, about half of these really don't need to be up potted, so I will not touch them. But some of them are getting big, and I want to get them into bigger pots. And the bigger pots are going to go from 6 cells to 4 cells. And then I have 3 of these. So I have 4 of these 4 cells and 3 of these. For a couple reasons. One, I do think they're ready. Some of them are ready for sure to be potted up, especially the ones that have multiples in one cell and they're growing their first set of true leaves. But also because I need more 6 cell trays to start more peppers and tomatoes. And I really I wasn't going to start any eggplant, but now I feel like I should start like 2 or 3 just for sugars and gigs, just so I can get like 1 or 2, you know what I mean, and then plant it out and see what happens. I actually like eggplant, and I really love that eggplant dip a lot, but we really don't eat a lot, and I felt like I was harvesting so many eggplants last year, and a lot of them went to waste, and that was not bueno, and I don't freeze eggplant. So anyway, let's jump right into it. We're going to do this 6 cell here. This is going to be the longest time I'm going to talk. The rest are going to go a little bit faster for sure. One has only 1. This has been in this tray for more than 4 weeks, okay? And the other side has multiples popping up. Do you want to guess? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to guess. Which one is doing so good for me? Because Tobago seasoning pepper and I are beefing. It is a spicy pepper. I'll give you a few seconds. Don't go chasing waterfalls. If you said there's a branch pepper, you are in fact correct. There's a branch pepper was one of my favorite peppers from last year, and she's doing her big one again this year. Ma'am, look at this. Look at me. Huh? I have to up-pot these. There's 2 in 2 and 1 in 1. So I'm going to up-pot these 2. And then this one would be so easy. So I'm just going to up-pot this one right now into here. Okay. And then I'm going to take out this one that has 2. There we go. What I'm going to end up doing is separating the bigger one first. Look at those roots. They look very healthy and white. I'm going to be as gentle as possible. Now, very, very recently, I up-potted a bunch of my tomatoes. And I must say, as of right now, only 1 tomato plant looks like it's fighting for its life. The rest of them look really good, so that's exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and plop these in here. But look at that roots. Those look pretty good to me if you ask me. I'm going to go ahead and put these in a minute, but I want to continue so you're not just staring at me. So this whole 4 cell is going to just be the branch. I really don't need... I'm going to hold off on, for sure, starting anything because I have to make sure my sweet peppers get more than most of these cells. So the next is the Jimmy Nardello and Yellow Monsters, and they all popped up great. There's 3 in this. They popped up really good. My goal is going to be, what is this, Jimmy Nardello? So, please, okay. I'm going to just take 4 for this Jimmy Nardello's. Oh, and then there's one with literally 1 in it, which is what I love to see. So I don't have to separate it into exactly what I need. Okay. I'm going to put the old Jimmy Nardello tide back in there because there's still 2 peppers left. And I'm going to write 1. I'm going to take 1 of these and write Jimmy Nardello. I'm at the point now as I'm rewriting some extras. I'm not writing the day I started them. because it's just not necessary right now. So there goes that. Let's do another. So then we have the yellow monster in the same tray. There's 2 in every single one of these, which is very awesome. Okay. So we put yellow monster. And what's gonna end up happening, I don't need to start anymore today. I can wait till tomorrow, maybe even the next day. Why you ask? Because I can see what's gonna survive this transplant, and then if something doesn't make it, I'm leaving myself obviously some to replace that and try again without having to start more seeds for these specific plants. I did order, I think I told you guys this already, but I ordered 2 sets of 9 3-inch pots, 3.3-inch pots from MI Gardener. So within the next week or 2, those should be getting to my house for me to be able to pot 18 more plants. I just need that to survive to it. I think I am also just gonna go ahead and order another bunch, 3.3-inch or whatever pots from Amazon, 10, 15, whatever that the smaller numbers are. Because when you think about it, even when I plant out the broccoli, that's another 10. I need, I'm just being realistic right now, about 80 of the 3-inch pots. Easy. And I definitely don't have anywhere near that number. So I'll get as close as I can possibly get this year. And then next year, I'll probably order another 30 or so of the good Bootstrap Farmer ones and keep it pushing. So that is Yellow Monster, Jimmy Nardello's, the branch. Let's do another sweet. More yellow monsters. There's so many yellow monsters here. Let's do the Shishitos, because those look like another big one. So we have here literally 4 cells of Shishitos with exactly 1 in each, which is great. So maybe I planted 1 in each. And then the Ozark Giants, there's 2 cells, and there's 2 in one cell and 1 in the other. So I'm gonna actually put my Ozark Giants in there's 3 of them exactly. So I'll put all 3 in one. I have 3 of these, so. Gentle. I believe Ozark Giant is one of the ones that I wanted to have like about 4 or 5 of. So, and then the Shishitos, I'll go right in here. But yeah, within about 24 to 48 hours, let's say about 48 hours, if the plants start looking up or never look down, then I know that they're gonna survive that transplanting, and I don't have to, I can toss the other starts if I want to, which is what I'm gonna start doing at this point, because I don't need all of them. I really wanted to pot some Ajvarskis today, but I don't see quite literally any, so that's distressing. I'm saying that, but this is only 1 tray. These are my Tangerine Dreams. So I have 4 cells of Tangerine Dreams and a couple more Jimmy Nardellos, but out of the 4 cells, 3 of them popped up. So I have 3, and they have 1 each. So I have 3 Tangerine Dreams to pot. I think these can last another maybe week in this. So I'm gonna leave those alone. But the Jimmy Nardello and the Tangerine Dreams look good. I swear I just watered this tray like 2 days ago, and this is something I'm keeping my eye on, making sure that things are watered, because I don't want things to not make it because of the not watering. Guys, we do have a success that probably one of the most exciting things for me is we finally have some Lesia. Not the number I need, but some is better than none, and I'm gonna baby these to high heaven. I have 2 of the Lessias in this one pot. We are about 4 weeks, and this is what we're getting from this 1 month, and that's all we've got so far of my Lessias deciding to grace me with their presence. So I'm gonna hold out hope that we could get some more. This entire cell thing is basically Lessia, save for this one is Pizza My Heart, which also didn't pop up. So yeah, we're gonna see what comes of those. I'm gonna water all of this as well after. So let me separate this Ozark Giant, and then we're basically done here. I find that it takes me significantly longer, right? Like, it's just such a long video for me to actually put the soil in it, but I can just show you what I'm going ahead and putting where. So let's write out another Ozark Giant, so all 3 of them have it. I'm very also excited for the Ozark Giants. I really just want to be able to harvest really large bell peppers, and the Ozark Giant image is a green bell pepper, which makes me extra happy because that means after the 70 days, I don't have to wait another 10 to 15 days for it to ripen, because I could just harvest it at that stage. Now, of course, you can harvest any like bell peppers at the early stage, but if you're looking for a red bell pepper, you're gonna wait for it to turn red, versus this Ozark Giant is a green one, like you're harvesting for a green, so I'll be able to start harvesting those sooner than later. So that's that. Everything has a cell except for this Zabrand. There's 2 in this one. So I'm gonna be back. This is the Zabrand. I really don't need this other Zabrand, to be honest with you. There's 2 in this. Okay, so everything now has 1. I'm gonna go ahead and fill all of these with soil, and I'll be back. And what I'm also going to do is, I did get clear cups. I think I'm fairly certain I already uploaded that video. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, I think I'm gonna do another 6 to 8 cups and fill those up with soil as well, to pot a couple more, and we'll pot some more together as well, because right now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different varieties, and I was looking to do more like 8 to 10 varieties, because we have jalapenos that could be up potted here. That's a lot of jalapenos. We have Ragnarok. What's this? Swiss chocolate. Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah. Jace Pink. Those are all spices though. There's some more yellow monsters that could be up potted. Wait, guys, I have an Ajvarsky. Oh no. Why do you look like you're wilting? Okay, so I have 2 Ajvarskys in here. Oh, Pizza My Heart. Oh, Marconi. See, okay. They do look small, so I don't think I'm going to up pot these today, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on this one. I'm gonna water this. I'll be back. So I've had to re-prep some soil 3 times already, so I'm actually not gonna be able to do 6. I did 3. So I have 3 cups of jalapenos. I bursted the bottom, and then I had to prep the soil and all of that. So I'm gonna stop here. We really only have added 1 full complete 6 cell, because I'm not gonna throw out the others, and the Tobago seasoning has that 1 pepper in there, and it's very small, so I don't think potting it is going to be useful. Something I do want to say is to be conscious, I guess, of, it's so rough, and I don't think there was a quote-unquote better way for me to do this, because we're at 8 weeks before my last frost, and it does say start pepper plants between 8 to 10 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, so we're at that last type of week for it to be fairly right on trend. Starting it later, you're still gonna get something to start. Are you gonna be harvesting as many ripe peppers, or as many peppers as someone who started it 10 weeks early versus 5 weeks early? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where the starting early takes place. what I'm saying is, so I just looked over there. I have one Ferry Morse little light thing. I'm interested in possibly getting one more, because I think two next to each other, I'll be able to put a full 1020, because I feel like I have to smush the plants in the middle of the 1020 for them to get proper light. But they're growing. And over there, I just realized there's even more Ozark Giants and Jimmy Nardellos. And I'm sorry. There's a bunch of Ozark Giants and Yellow Monsters over there. And I have still some Yellow Monsters I haven't even up-potted from this. And then I have 4 Yellow Monsters that I just up-potted actually up-potted today. So I'm just looking like we're going to just have extra, but we just don't know what's going to survive. And that's completely okay. I am going to be able to give some away in that plant sale, which is also why I'm less likely to just toss a plant, like to snip it and let it die off, than to like just up pot it and be mildly annoyed that I have so many plants in my house. Because at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna be able to get rid of these without having to just kill off a plant, if that makes sense. Is it more stressful? Sure. Like in April, I don't really think, like, let's say end of March to April, the end of April, I'm gonna be annoyed. For about 4 to 5 weeks, I will be like, oh my gosh, there's so many plants and they're big, so I have to water them a lot, and it's just a lot. Sure. And that's okay. That's okay, because when it comes to actually planting them out, and then 2-3 months from then, the harvests are insane. So that's kind of what I tell myself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Guys, let me know how your starts have been going. I know some people said, like, they had to restart. I heard someone said, like, she had to go restart her whole, like, peppers again because she had, like, 3 of 15 or something pop up. I would be so sad. And that's the stuff I'm trying to avoid, right? And it almost feels like when you're not ready for, when you don't overplant, you end up with less than what you need. When you overplant, you end up with significantly more. Like, what's the balance? I don't know. Like, that's something I'm also trying to figure out. But I will always err on the side of having too many starts than too little starts. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this whole video. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit all the buttons, share, and hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.